Hey guys, happy spring. We're going to do a short meditation today for a little bit of spring cleaning of the mind, letting go of a little bit of that mental clutter and any of those just kind of old, stale, no longer serving you beliefs that it's time to let go of and make some space for the fresh new energy of the new season and any new potentials coming your way. So, as with any meditation, I always say just find a comfortable seat, whatever that means to you. You can lay down if you want, but you might fall asleep. So I like to sit on a cushion or a blanket, something nice and soft, but grounded, and sitting up nice and tall. So you might come to lean up against a wall if that's going to be uncomfortable for you to sit upright for about 10, maybe 15 minutes here. But just find whatever works for you. Know that you can move throughout the meditation if you need to. When you're ready, you're going to close your eyes. And we'll take a big breath in. And then open the mouth and let it go. Let's do that again. Inhaling. This time, stick your tongue out. One more time. Inhale. And really let it go. Beautiful. Letting your lips come back together and just start your breath flow naturally. Start to tune into any sensations in your body as you inhale and exhale, right? Feeling that little rise, that little fall. And just kind of letting it ripple through you, right? Like a little gentle wave, right? Not forcing any movement, but just kind of surrendering to it. And know that this will be guided. It's a pretty active meditation, right? There's gonna be some kind of work for you to be doing in your mind. So if at any point it gets to be too much, or you just kind of get lost in thought, come back to your breath. Let your breath be your home base. So at the very core of it, that's your meditation practice for today, is just sitting and breathing, and we're going to add on as much or as little as feels right for you today. So give yourself a little bit of space to just kind of sink in, right? Let go of the earlier part of your day, let go of whatever's coming up next, and just allow yourself to be fully right here for the moment. I want you to begin to bring to mind any old beliefs, any ideas, or just kind of belief systems that might be irrelevant or no longer serving you, or maybe even holding you back, right? Something that maybe you adopted a long time ago. Usually something will kind of come to mind right away as soon as I kind of start to explain what we're looking for here. So notice what it is that pops up right away. And notice if you're immediately kind of telling yourself that that's, not a belief, that's a fact, but start to kind of explore those things that naturally come up. And just give yourself a few breaths to kind of bring that into your attention, right? Feeling into this belief or this idea. And maybe there are several that come up. We'll keep it limited to just a couple at the most, as to not get too overwhelmed. You, of course, can repeat this meditation as many times to kind of clear out all of them if you want to. As you begin to get a hold on this belief system, I want you to start to just kind of poke around it. See what was the original purpose for you bringing this belief or this idea into your mind? And does that purpose still hold? Is there anything else to be gained or to learn from this idea? Taking your time to explore, to get curious, still breathing. And as you ask these questions, ask yourself if it's time to let go of this. If you're ready to return that energy back, to put it somewhere else in your life, right? To clear that space so that it's available for something else, something that might serve you better. Or if you find that there's some reason that you need to continue to hold on to this. When you begin to realize which thoughts or beliefs or ideas are ready to let go, I want you to take your time to really go through each of them, however many you have, and just like you would like an old sentimental item that you're getting rid of finally, like a jacket that you're no longer wearing, take a moment to just kind of sit with it, to thank it for any purpose that it did serve in your life, and just kind of say your goodbyes to it. When you feel ready, I want you to imagine this thought dissolving just like a morning fog, right? That just evaporates as the sun starts to hit it, watching it just fade away. If you would like a more concrete visual, you might imagine yourself erasing this idea off of a chalkboard, right? Really actively scrubbing it out. And just noticing any resistance or any other emotions that might come up as you let go of it, but watching it disappear until there is nothing left. Still breathing. And now we're just going to spend a few moments sitting with that space, right? So it's not that your mind is empty, but think of it as full of space that holds potential, right? Potential new energy, new ideas, new exciting beliefs, and thought patterns for you to bring in, to invite into this space. But for now, just holding that space and just feeling the spaciousness of it. And we will slowly begin to draw in a new intention, right? A new belief that you want to adopt, or maybe it's an old idea that you want to return to, right? Like a project you would put up on the shelf that you'd like to get back to, and really wrapping an intention around whatever that is that you want to begin to manifest, to create into your life over the next few days or weeks or months, right? Something you want to bring in. So starting to set your intention. Breathing into that. Once you have your intention set, I want you to imagine yourself planting that intention like a seed into a very fertile garden, right? Pressing it into the soil, very carefully patting the soil over it, tucking it in really nicely. We're going to begin to let that intention go, right? Taking a moment to just acknowledge that seed will grow, that it has the nutrients that it needs, that you don't have to work out the details for it, that it's going to get what it needs, and it's going to press through the soil, and it's going to blossom into your new intention, your new idea, your new project, your new belief, whatever it is. So giving yourself a bit of permission to kind of step away from it and just trust, trusting in whatever it is that you believe in, that it will create on its own. We'll slowly start to bring the attention back to the breath. And anytime that you would like to just come back to this a little bit, I always like to practice that my inhale draws in my intention and my exhale releases anything that might be coming up in the way. So if you ever find that old belief system coming back up, you'll just take a big breath in, drawing in your new intention, and exhale and letting that old stuff go. So let's take 3 more big, really clearing breaths here together. We'll open the mouth again, take an inhale through the nose, and exhale. Another big breath in. And let's stick out the tongue. And one more time. And slowly coming back. Whenever you're ready, you'll let the eyes start to flutter open. And just let yourself have a very soft gaze to start. Just start to really slowly take in your space again. Coming back to wherever you are, feeling your sit bones grounded down. I thank you so much for joining me in meditation today. I would love to hear how that meditation felt for you, anything that came up that maybe was surprising or really exciting to you. Go ahead and leave it in the comments below. Thanks.